god damn was Steph Curry magical. It's always great when you get like a flashback of what looked like 5-7 years ago, which like realistically is crazy to think about that it was like that long ago when it feels like it was yesterday. The Golden State Warriors tonight in, prime time showed up and got the dub. Let's talk about it. I want to hear your thoughts tonight. I think I was looking at it. What are they, like 8 of 2 in their last 10? Their stats are ridiculous. Let's get right into it, guys. I want to hear your thoughts before we start today's video. Like and subscribe and follow me on Twitter and go read my stuff on Hoops Hype. Now, if we look at the game tonight, first off, looking at the Warriors right now, they've been fantastic. They're a team that they're 8th in offensive rating on the season, 31-27, 18th in defensive rating, nothing insane. But tonight, 110-99, they went in and they got themselves a dub. And this is what they needed, okay? Like, this is what they've needed. And for me, when you see them play at times, it looks like, especially when Steph's clicking, tonight 31 points, he had 25 from Kuminga, who's been, like Draymond said, a bona fide 2 next to him. It's great. I mean, we got to see Moody in the lineup. It was okay. I mean, even though he was great on the floor. Honestly, Klay Thompson, Chris Paul, the best backcourt off the bench. And then you mix in, depending on what you need, Trace Jackson Davis, Kevon Looney, Darius Arch in the front court. And you still have Lesser Quinones and Gary Payton II. I wonder if Otto Porter, if he gets bought out, if they'll bring him back in. But that's not even what we're talking about. And the crazy thing is Andrew Wiggins is out right now. So Draymond also playing defense, looking well. I think the big thing when you saw this game tonight, I think you just start to see, especially over the last 2 weeks, the Warriors are a team that they're 4-1. I guess now they're 5-1. They've been, top 10 point differential plus 6.3 going into tonight. Hasn't updated, cleaning the glass, but 105.4, top 4. Really the 4th best defense in the last 2 weeks. So that's something that's been huge, and I feel like we need to talk about. It's just their defense. Is that they've been forcing turnovers. Seriously. Like, they've been able to get the ball. They've been getting stops. And I think that's one of the big things. And crazy part is at this point, they're on pace to probably be a 46-win team. And they were projected to win 32 according to Cleaning the Glass. So they're outperforming what they're supposed to do. And Curry over here having a double-double after, bouncing back from the scoreless first half in his last game. I just think what we're seeing here, Kuminga continues to play well. And this is a team who previously was really bad on the road, is having a 7-game win streak on the road, their longest win streak on the road since winning 11 in a row in 2018-19. And they've won 10 out of 12. So this is just a team that they're cooking. They're understanding what's going on. And to me, I feel like you look at this squad, and for the first time in a while, okay, to me, it feels like they're having fun. They're being back to their normal selves. And I feel like it's been a minute since we've seen that from the Golden State Warriors. Even if you look at just the team stats, this is a team that they've come out, and even though they shot 31% from 3, they were able to, even get out rebound. They just kept their swagger and kept going, only turned the ball over 11. I felt like a lot of the problems they've had recently is mistakes. Having only 11 turnovers. Yes, they still had 19 fouls, but 11 turnovers, keeping those turnovers down, I think is huge for a team that has struggled with the turnovers. So for me, I think this is a great turning of the tide. And I do want to talk about Klay Thompson. And that's what probably the rest of this video, I think Klay Thompson, coming off the bench is something that's been huge, even though he's been reluctant about it. So I want to hear your thoughts. What you guys think. The rest of the video is going to be about Klay. But yeah, that's basically my thoughts of this right now. Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we're talking about the Golden State Warriors. Klay Thompson had a great game. He dropped, my man, 26 points. 25 from Curry, 17 from Wiggins. Coming at 14, 12 from Green. And then off the bench, you had Trace Jackson Davis, who had 11. And then, of course, Gary Payton II had 11 himself. No, I thought this was a fantastic game from the Warriors. They shot 45% from the field, 48% 48% from the field, 45% from three. And really what you saw here was just a really, really good job by the Warriors, who are now on a 5-game win streak and have been one of the better teams in the NBA over the last several weeks. And I think that's been fantastic. I mean, look, if you look at their win streak right now, Golden State is 7-1 over the last 2 weeks, 5-0, or in the last 5 games, and they are third in point differential. They're one of the best defenses in the league. That's probably one of the biggest part. They've over this last 2 weeks, man, they are ranked third in defense rating at 108, and their offensive rating obviously at 118, which is 13th. But still, I think it goes to show that they were maybe right to keep this unit together as they're starting to get healthy. They're deep. They're deep again. I mean, they have their 4-man. Since they moved Kevon Looney to the bench, they have a bench unit of, obviously, like I said, the Wiggins, Thompson, Kuminga, Curry, Green lineup is the starting lineup, with B-Pod as the 6th man. And they've been running Quinones had a run tonight, but I really would say Gary Payton II, Looney, Saric, and then whoever else. But I think they would benefit from a free agent buyout. But again, tonight I think it just goes to show that the Warriors, especially with Klay Thompson, who had 26, Curry was hitting everything, and we know Steve Kerr was in Serbia, so Chris DeMarco and Ron Adams and were, I believe what's it called? What they were, I don't even know who. Kenny Atkinson. Yeah, Kenny Atkinson was coaching the team tonight. My apology. So it was very interesting to see that. And I think right here where the Warriors hit they started the game with 7 3-pointers. They were able to, build the lead in the beginning of the game. And it was just big. And I think they've been playing with confidence, getting out, hitting their 3-pointers. And I think that's the biggest thing, is that over the span, they're playing with a lot more defense. If you just look at the team stats over here, this is a team that they forced 18 turnovers. They had 8 steals, 4 blocks, and they forced this team, the Jazz, to shoot 34% from 3. And they didn't foul much, and they were able to just out rebound them, 51-44. So again, impose their will. They just looked like a better coached Warriors team over this 5-game span.